Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Big Suge, and that's my cousin Dre, and we make up the band league. Man, so on today's episode, man, we're gonna be talking to y'all about a time. Don't have to necessarily be the first time you got pulled over, but a time you got pulled over by the police, man. Dre, as you know, man, we black, man, so we get that talk growing up. Hey, keep your hands visible, by a loved one or a parent. They tell us, hey, make sure you keep your hands visible, have your license within arm's reach. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, man, let's get into, man, a time you were pulled over by the police.
I'm actually going to tell a positive time when I got pulled over by the police. You know, I was rolling down, down dirty streets in LA. I was in the Impala. Remember that silver Impala I had? Yeah, I
Yeah.
was rolling in that bad boy. I had two chicks in the car. And I guess I was rolling a little too fast down that street. I guess the street was like 35. I was rolling 45 or something. They had came on the side of me. It was an unmarked car. It wasn't a regular patrol car. It's an unmarked car. And they was like trying to get my attention to slow down. And I guess I didn't pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? I got two chicks in the car. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? So, man, I guess they tried to get my attention. They didn't. And they got behind me, pulled me over. Okay, the driver cop, he was a black dude, and passenger was a white dude. So they pulled us out the car and everything. I don't know for what. I don't remember that part. You know what I'm saying? I had license, registrations, and everything. They came to the car basically and said, I tried to get your attention to slow down, but you wasn't paying attention and shit. And I was like, oh no, I ain't see you. So they told us all get out the car, because back then I did look like a thug, a gangbanger, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was sitting on them little 20s and shit. You know what I mean? They thinking nigga either selling dope or doing some shit. So they pull us out the car. The girls got to hollering, we ain't finna get searched. You got to call female cop and shit like that. And I was the driver, so the black dude, he was the what do you call it? The leader, I guess. He told the white dude, you keep the girls over there. Boom, I'm gonna search him. So he got to search me, and then when the white dude wasn't looking, he went over into my ear, and he was like, "Man, you got anything in here? You know what I'm saying? That I need to know about or what's going on? Holler at me." I was like, "Man, look, I got some weed bags in the motherfucking in the DVD case up under my seat. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I got about 4 or 5 of them." He was like, "All right." So boom, he told me to stand right there. He told the white dude to watch us. And I was like, okay. He went in there, looked around. I guess he seen that I told the truth. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of weed bags in that motherfucker. And then, he didn't even look in the trunk. I had a pistol in the trunk, but he didn't even look in there. I guess because since I told the truth, he was like, all right, he told the truth. Bam. Close him up. He was like, up, slow down. He let me go, got in the car, peeled out with the bitches. You know what I'm saying? And it was
Filled out,
over.
nigga.
Look, yeah, and it felt good. I don't know whether he was just looking out for me or being a black cop. And, you know what I'm saying? It didn't look like I was doing anything. You know what I'm saying? I was just with two chicks. Maybe he envisioned himself being with two chicks and having two cops want to come in and jack him all up. You know what I'm saying? So, he looked out for your boy. He didn't trip over me about the weed because that was back when weed wasn't all that legal in California. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old ass nigga, so yeah, that was back when weed wasn't. But he didn't hit me for the weed. He didn't look in the trunk, and I peeled out, bruh. Go ahead.
Man. So, man, this right here is crazy, man. So, my uncle picks me up for football practice. And man, I was about 14. My uncle picks me up for football practice. I'm still in my 7 piece. When you get out of practice and shit. He was rushing me, so he said, "Man, I had to, because we had to go the auntie house to do some stuff. So he was like, man, come on. My mom couldn't pick me up that day, but he was like, man, come on, I'm picking you up this day, blah, blah, blah. We have to go do some stuff. So, man, we heading down Rosecrans. We heading east on Rosecrans. We make that left on the western. You know what I'm saying? It's a signal light right there. So we make the left. And, man, I don't know where these motherfuckers came from, man. All of a sudden, man, these motherfuckers just whooped us. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, shit. So it's me, my uncle, his homeboy, back seat. These two big head niggas is in the front seat, right? Mm-hmm. So they whoop. They don't even tell him nothing. They just say, hey, man, get off the car. It was a white male and a Mexican lady. Hey, get off the car now. Get off the car. And like the lady is on my side. It's on the passenger side. I was sitting on the passenger side. My uncle had a '94 Blazer, you know, the thug car. You know what I'm saying? On foes too. It's crazy. That's another story. So, man, they pulled the nigga out the car. Saying my uncle homeboy, yank his ass, sit on the curb. They see me. They see me. They said, man, how old are you? I said, 14. I'm scared to the motherfucker. I ain't gonna. I'm like, man, I'm 14. You know what I'm saying? And they like, man, sit over here. So I'm on the curb, in the front of the truck. They got my uncle and this nigga on the back of the truck, basically, like by the trunk. So they just, man, is it anything in the car? Any guns? Any drugs? That's what the dude is saying. The male cop is saying. Like, are you sure? Are you lying to me? I'm like, man, there ain't shit up here, man. I just picked my nephew up from football practice, man. What are you talking about, man? So I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on. So the ladies asked me, oh yeah, how old are you? You know, what position you play? Is that really your uncle? Why are you, where y'all going? You know, all this bullshit, like trying to confuse me. I'm like, no, that's my uncle. So she's like, is that your backpack in the back seat? Like, yeah. So she just snatches my bag and like puts it on the hood of the car. Is there anything in here? Oh, ma'am, there's nothing in here. You get what I'm saying? So she throws the bag back. He's on the other side. Because she throws the bag back. He's on the other side, searching the driver's side of the vehicle. All of a sudden, he comes back. Well, I didn't find anything. So my uncle's like, yeah, I told you wasn't nothing in the car. Man, this nigga, my uncle homeboy, I'm right here on the curb, sitting on the curb. My uncle right here. This big head nigga is next to him. The police is standing over them two niggas, like in between, but over them though, because they're on the curb. My uncle homeboy just start out of nowhere. This nigga just start throwing up, nigga. Ah! Man, I'm scared than a motherfucker, nigga. My heart is getting in my throat. I said, oh, fuck. In my head, man, I'm like, oh, man, I'm 14, man, I'm finna go to jail. Nigga, I don't even want to get back in the car with my uncle, man. I'm like, oh. And then, so the cop just like backs up. I guess when he throws up, are you done? And then, I don't want to say the nigga name. He just was like, yeah. He said something like, eat better or some shit like that, or eat. I can't remember. It was long ago, man. 26. Now that happened when I was 14. He was like, eat better or some shit like that. He was like, yeah, y'all free to go. Never asked for niggas' license, nothing. They just wanted to tear up the fucking car. It's crazy, man.
Looking for some bullshit.
Just fucking with people. For no reason. That was a time, man, that I got pulled up, man. With my crazy ass uncle and his homeboy, man. But other than that, man, it's your man, not your boy, Big SUGE. It's my cousin Dre.